Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to Somaliland National Television News in English. With me, Nuruddin Abdullahi Olachog, and these are the main top stories making headlines. Somaliland Minister for Energy and Mineral Resources strongly responses to statements from Somali government. The recent newly elected soldier leader assumes his office. World leaders condemn Paris killings. The newly elected Somaliland Media Association leaders in a well-attended ceremony officially assumed their roles as new leaders of the key body representing journalists and media house after a long power struggle among these leaders end.
At a function held at Mansour Hotel, the former chairman of Soldier Media Organization handed over the leadership mantle to the new chairman, Mr. Mahmoud Houto. The event was held in the midst of big fanfare and attracted a large number of dignitaries from the government and other esteemed guests from the opposition and ruling parties, including Minister for Information, Culture and National Guidance, Director General for SLN-TV, Director General for the Ministry of Information, Culture and National Guidance, and many other invited guests from the media outlets. Hussein Ali Noor, who is a proficient in the aspect of journalism, spoke at the function and provided to the media attendees to show a sense of patriotism and unite under the umbrella of the country's best way forward. In a keynote speech, members of the honored guests expressed the importance of the organization and the historical route by which it went through since its inception. Mr. Hassan Mohammed Yusuf, the outgoing chairman of Soldier, speaking at the handing over ceremony, stated that the outgoing team has made many successful accomplishments during my tenure at the helm of the organization, and urged the new executive members to continue efforts to further reach the goals set. Mr. Mahmoud Chama Houto, the newly elected chairman, speaking at the function, has explained the future plans he is willing to lead with the organization and appeal from the attendees to get pride with this new responsibility. Conclusively, Minister for Information, Culture and National Guidance, Mr. Abdullahi Muhammad Dahir Ukuse, who closed this ceremony, has pledged on working with the press and called for the media members and as well the organization to work together and maintain the national interest.
Somaliland Minister for Energy and Mineral Resources Hussein Abdi Duale has strongly responded to Somali government on a statement released through the press by rejecting international companies to operate in Somaliland oil exploration. The Minister of Somaliland Energy and Mineral Resources, Hussein Abdi Duale, holds a press conference in his office to respond to Mogadishu government allegations through the media. Speaking to Somaliland media in his office, the Minister of Energy and Natural Resources, Hussein Abdi Duale, clearly accused to Somali people government for their foolish trying to halt Somaliland pursue progress toward this mineral exploration. The minister strongly underlined that Somaliland government will not tolerate these kinds of allegations from Somali people government. Speaking about these issues, the minister stated, "This is a habitual aggressive issue that Somali officials always try to stand against the Somaliland security and developmental efforts pursued by Somaliland. They also transmit letters of complaint to the mineral exploration companies to disturb ongoing agreements with Somaliland government. And these are the latest obstacles that Somali government wanted to destabilize progressive issues within Somaliland boundary. We know that Somali administrators are kept by foreign armies with tanks, and it's a laughable matter to condemn the developmental achievement in Somaliland country." In conclusion, the minister emphasized that neither Somaliland nor the companies will be affected by these illegal complaints. Professor Ismail Samato, a Somaliland prominent scholar and writer touring to the country's regions, has been warmly received at Sahel regional capital of Berbera.
Senior members from Berbera Port and many other official figures in the region extended warm hospitality to the professor at region Berbera. The professor lectured for Berbera Marine College students, presenting about Somaliland's foreign policy and the importance for Somaliland students to know more about it. An overwhelming ceremony was held for the welcoming of the professor to the region and attended by dignitaries including the president for Berbera Marine College, Sahel Regional Governor, Berbera Port Manager, and the Deputy Governor for Sahel region. Official members spoke on the occasion to welcome the professor and provided advices to the students and urged them to continue efforts to amplify their education further, whereby they also cordially welcomed the professor to the region. Professor Ismail Samata, speaking at the function, has stated that he also toured to the cities of Bur'a, Borama and Hargeisa, whereby he met with the university students. Samata explained for the students about the foreign policy of a nation and outlined how it's important for any country to have a good foreign policy to penetrate with the rest of the world.
Committee for Recovery Roads Construction received a donation funds from members of Somaliland diaspora in UK. In a brief hand-over ceremonial event held at the road construction venue was attended by Erikabo Mayor Ismail Hachinur, along with the committee responsible for the road construction issues and other key personalities. Muhammad Ahmed Iman, the citizen who handed funds over the committee, initially spoke at the ongoing construction site, whereby he clarified the amount of this donation, as well as he stated the importance of cooperation efforts for the nation's development. Explaining these issues, Mr. Mahmoud Iman says, "We have gathered here to hand over you with the mayor of Erigabo. This donation funds which I recently contributed from Somaliland community living in UK." Mr. Mahmoud Iman also urged Somaliland diaspora to take part in their constructional accomplishments on this crucial road linking our region to the other parts of the country. On the other hand, the mayor for our regional capital city of Erikabo, Ismail Hachinur, spoke at the venue and appreciated Somaliland diaspora for their active role in the progress of Somalia. At the conclusion, the chairman of Erigabo Road Contribution Committee similarly urged diaspora to strive how to be completed this vital way. You are still watching English news on Somaliland National Television, the only Somali-speaking journal with the English news, and now for our international headlines in detail. World leaders have condemned the killing in Paris and attack on free speech.
President Barack Obama was unequivocal. American will stand behind the people of France. Those who carry out senseless attacks against the innocent civilians, ultimately they will be forgotten. And we will stand with the people of France through this very difficult time, he stated. Solidarity with the French was also what Jean-Claude Juncker, the president of the European Commission, talked about. I want to say this evening was Europeans are dismayed, moved and saddened, and I would like the French people to know that this evening all Europeans are Parisians and French, he stated. German Chancellor Angela Merkel in London for meeting with David Cameron joined with the British Prime Minister in condemning the attack and stated, "This is an attack against the values that we all hold dear values by which we stand, values of freedom of press, freedom in general, and the dignity of man. At 11:30 a.m., 3 masked gunmen entered the offices of the French satirical magazine Charlie Hebdo in Paris and slaughtered 10 unarmed staff and 2 policemen. 5 other people are said to be in a critical situation.
Those who carry out senseless attacks against innocent civilians, ultimately they'll be forgotten. And we will stand with the people of France through this very, very difficult time.
Je voulais dire que ce soir nous sommes.
And I know that everyone in Britain will want to stand with the French government and with the French people at this time. We must never allow the values that we hold dear of democracy, of freedom of speech, to be damaged by these terrorists.
The attacks of radical Islam know no boundaries. These are international attacks, and the response has to be international. The terrorists want to destroy our freedoms and our civilization.
12 dead as terrorists attack the office of French satirical magazine Charlie Hebdo.
The 3 men armed with Kalashnikovs and rockets launched plus driver made the escape in Plaque Citoyen. Reports from the French capital says the men then abandoned the vehicle in the northeast of the city and car-checked a white Renault and made their way to the 11th of the most densely populated urban areas of Paris. No one group has claimed the responsibility, but the Arabic phrase Allahu Akbar
That's all news that we have for you tonight. Until next time, I'm Lifi. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. See you again.